That's very good, guys. Uh-oh, feedback. What? What? Okay. How you guys doing? Great. So let's just get this out of the way right now. I've been getting stares all evening because I'm really tall. And so I just want to answer a few questions that might be burning in your brains. Number one, 6'3". Okay? Been this tall since I was 14, and I'm 32 now. And I can say that being asked how tall I am for the past, 18 years kind of sucks. And actually being told that I'm tall is pretty annoying as well, because it's not like I didn't know. So thanks for being obvious. Number two, I don't play ball. I get a lot of people that they're so amazed by my height that the first thing they say is, "You play ball?" And apparently there's only one ball that you can play with, which you might want to expand your horizons. There's a lot of more balls you could be playing with, my friends. But no, didn't play basketball. Sorry, I'm a huge disappointment to every inner city black kid in America, and possibly their mother and their grandmother, who are waiting for that scholarship and going pro. I'm not doing that. Sorry, I don't like it. I like boys, so that's why I play volleyball. Hooray! It's really tough being a huge disappointment to the black community, because people look at you with this, wow, whoa, you can do so many things, wow. And then it's like, you play volleyball? You play volleyball? Volleyball. Sometimes that happens too. And so for black people, finding out that I play volleyball, it's kind of like finding out Olivia Pope is sleeping with that guy who killed Patrick Swayze in Ghost. What? You could do so much with that. You're doing what now? It's really tough being a disappointment to people. But what's funny is when I tell people I don't play basketball, they're like, "If I was your height, I'd be dunking on everybody." And I'm like, I'm a visual person, and so I can just imagine some random dude running around just doing I don't know basketball, but doing basketball stuff and trying to dunk on people at the grocery store and stuff. And it's like, no, you wouldn't dunk on everyone. That's stupid. So it's kind of sad being disappointed, but what can I say? The next disappointment that I have from being tall is that I went to a black school that no one's ever heard of. And so it's like, wow, where'd you go to school at? I'm like, I went to Bethune-Cookman. And they're like, but who? I'm like, it's a school in Daytona. Oh, cool, spring break, I like that. Cool, good for you, good for you. And so that's kind of tough as well. What I actually do for a living is kind of interesting. I do occupational therapy. Yeah! 90% of you have no idea why you're clapping, but I appreciate it. Basically, I work in physical rehab at a nursing home. Now, I want to point out the 4 people that I've seen in here that might be some candidates for where I work. I'm just being concerned. Make sure you drink a lot of water, and, don't smoke anymore. There are some old people in here. I was very surprised, but it's cool. That's gonna be me one day. I'm down with it. I liked it. Another thing that I have about being tall is it's difficult because people assume that I want a man that's taller than me, but they're all dating people that are a lot shorter than me. So, oh, stop it! You look up. If you're looking for a tall woman, steady your gaze a little bit higher up. Do some stretching with the neck. You'll be fine. My pet peeve with that, though, is that men always want to stand on things when they come near me, because I don't know. Let me get on top of this chair and take a picture with you because I feel like that makes me look cool. But it makes you look stupid because you can't walk with a chair on your feet. That's stupid. Another thing is that guys walk up to me and they say, I'm not intimidated. Really? Yeah, you are. And your dick's probably this big too. No, that's not nice. That's not nice. But I actually do like to date shorter men because they have the most confidence. So, any short dudes out there, what up? What's going on? The thing I learned about short guys is that they've been picked on their whole lives for being short. And so they go to the gym and they do squats and they pick up tires and CrossFit and weird stuff with chalk on their hands. And they can pick up anything and they're always ready to part through the crowd and fight. It's very, very determination with these small people. The problem with a tall person is that you might feel protected because they're so big, but we can't fight. No, we don't fight because no one's ever messed with us before. We don't have the chance to kind of practice our skills. So if you're ever in a busy place and there's a fight happening, the tall dude's over here like, no, he's pushing you out the way so they can trample you and he can get to the door. That's what I would do. I'm not fighting. I don't do that. So working in healthcare is very, it's funny and it's kind of bizarre because you have to keep this aura of decency and respect, especially with older people. But I have some news for you. Old people are a-holes. They're not nice. The reason why is because they're old and they don't care anymore. And so you hear a lot of people saying, I'm 94, I don't have to do this. And you're like, well, if you want to be 95, you want to try and do some more. It's really hard to get old people to do therapy because the word occupation means job to a lot of people. But they don't have jobs. They're old, and so they don't work. And that's the hardest part for me. And also, patients with dementia. Hello? Hello? Patients with dementia are really hard to work with because they don't know that they're not there. And so you get a lot of repetitive things. We're like, we're going to get up. And they go, get up. We're going to get up, 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 up. We're going to get up. And they don't actually do anything. They just keep repeating themselves. And so as a therapist, you want to get them to move because that's your job. But sometimes they curse you out and you can't do anything about it because you're a professional, all right? Last week, I got backhanded two times. Backhanded 2 times, and she called me a bitch. And I was like, thanks, I'm just gonna come back later after your nap because it's therapy. Also, I work in Summerlin, which is a really rich neighborhood, which means the patients are lazy and they don't like to do anything because they have money. I have a patient now who likes to brag about how much money he has, but when you look into his closet, he has 1 pair of pants and 1 shirt. And so I'm going to need you to do these exercises because no one cares. Hey, you shut up. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you. You loud, though, but thank you, boo. Thank you. Thanks, boo. Thank you. Thank you. I know it's hard for following all these musical acts because I'm not singing, but I did watch The Wolf of Wall Street, and I learned 1 song. Mm-hmm. 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 Have a good night, you guys.